The death of a drug addict is heartbreaking, often accidental, and all too common in the United States. In 2016 alone, 19,413 people died from a synthetic opioid overdose in the United States. Another 15,469 people died from a heroin overdose. While the opioid crisis is a nationwide epidemic, it also affects families in Meridian Township.
What people don't understand is today's heroin addict, are suburban and rural kids. Our son, we have 5 kids. They all graduated from Okemos High School here, but our second one down the line, Eric, became a heroin addict. He scored a 32 on his ACT, was an honor roll student at Okemos, didn't do drugs while he was in high school, had 3 part-time jobs, paid for his own car, paid his own car insurance, had money in the bank, and went away to school. And between his second and third year of college, he met the wrong people and partied with the wrong drug, and ultimately became a heroin addict. And we suffered through his addiction for 3 years, and he died of an overdose in 2011 at the age of 25.
Opioid addiction can start in numerous ways, whether it's accidental, at a party, or out of pure curiosity, but it can also start from nothing more than a doctor overprescribing opioids to a patient from something as simple as a knee injury or a dental procedure.
We're a pill-popping society. We are very impatient. We want instant gratification and instant taking away our pain. Can't sleep, take a pill. Can't get up, take a pill. Got pain, take a pill. You have anxiety, take a pill. Can't have sex the right way, take a pill. We've got a pill for everything. That doesn't happen in the rest of the world. That's an American phenomenon. And it's part of our culture, which is why we have some of the problems that we have with drugs.
Doctors often refer to a numeric pain rating scale when trying to figure out how much pain their patient is in. Jonathan Pollock, who is a pharmacist at Central Pharmacy in East Lansing, said doctors need to do more tests before prescribing medication.
There needs to be a complete evaluation for every single patient, I believe. There also needs to be alternatives. Have we tried this first before jumping up to, a synthetic opioid or an extended release opioid, which sometimes doesn't occur.
Another issue with synthetic opioids is that they are often a gateway drug to stronger drugs like heroin.
If people want to get a medication or a drug, keep in mind opioids are in the same class as heroin, which is a street drug. A lot of times people run out of medication, their doctor stops prescribing it to them, or they buy it from other sources, which is illegal, and they resort to a street drug, heroin, which nowadays is cut with absolutely anything and everything, including another opioid called fentanyl.
Fentanyl is a drug that can be presented in the form of powder, tablets, capsules, solutions, and rocks. Its intended use is to be administered in an IV over a period of time, but drug users are now lacing it in drugs like heroin and even marijuana and administering it over a short period of time. It is highly addictive, highly potent, and can be harmful if inhaled or touched. Police departments have to take special precautions when dealing with this drug.
The fentanyl is a big concern of ours because it is powder. And if an officer even has contact with a small granule of it, they can be subject to overdose also. So we have to be very careful of the scene and make sure that when we're responding that we use caution, make sure we have our gloves, use universal precautions, gloves, and be aware of our surroundings.
Lieutenant Bach said this year alone, Meridian Township Police Department has responded to 10 overdoses involving heroin or fentanyl and 4 unknown overdoses. When responding to these overdoses, police officers administered naloxone, also known as Narcan, which blocks the receptors the opioid is attached to and reverses the effects of the opioid. While it's a life-saving drug, Pollock said it isn't a solution.
It's a great drug. It saves many lives every year, but it also allows people to have a safety net, if you will, thinking that, if I take too much of an opioid, we have a product now that I can get at a pharmacy just like this one, just like another one down the street, that will reverse the effects of taking too much of a drug that could kill them.
While the opioid epidemic seems to get worse every year, Pavona said the ultimate goal is prevention and realizing drug addicts are good people who need help.
First goal is prevention, and we believe strongly that prevention is the largest tool. If you can, hinder and stop folks from kind of segueing into these very serious drugs like heroin and meth, you've won the war. These are kids that have bright futures, are bright kids, but are sick as dogs now and suffering. And so once you all learn that, and the rest of the community learns that, I hope they view these addicts as their own sons and daughters and brothers and sisters, because that is who they are.
In Greater Lansing, Kayleigh Garrison, HOMTV.